It's like
Yeah,
your thing now.
I'm not good in starting.
Yeah,
It's
no.
your thing now. It's like the third video we do. Just so full of shit. Hello, we want to welcome you on our next video. And we are going to... Yeah, fuck off. I was doing good now.
God, I don't know if this is a good idea doing videos late.
So we want to... Hello, welcome.
So sorry.
Yeah, but I was laughing because you were doing this.
I'm so sorry.
Hello, we want to welcome you in our new video. This is our third one already, and we received, or Priska actually received, a question from a German lady, I think.
Yes, it's from... I think Nadia is her name. I have to check. I'm reading now the question. I'm trying to translate the question that she wrote because she wrote it in German. So Nadia asks, first she thinks that our project is great. Thank you so much, Nadia. And she asked us, how long should you fight for a relationship? And she's telling us that she's together with this man for 4 years. They're not married, and they had a very intensive time. They were after 3 weeks they moved together. She got pregnant very swiftly. They had a lot of ups and downs, but mostly downs, to be honest. And he obviously has a very nervous and aggressive manner to speak, and this stresses her majorly. Now, the man wants to leave the house at the end of the week, and she's having doubts because first she was like, okay, this is the best thing that could happen. She sensed some kind of a relief, but now she's not sure if she should fight for him because she knows that her decision or their decision is going to influence not only their life but also the life of their son. Yes, he's 2.5 years old. So, liebe Grüße, Nadia. So let's go back to the video. Here. So yes. Should I start what I said? Or what do you want to start?
Well, we can just talk about it, I think.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that struck me was that she wrote that her initial feeling was relief. And to me, initial feelings always tell a lot.
Mm-hmm, true.
And her initial feeling was relief. So to me, this tells me that she actually feels good about his decision. And then she starts doubting her initial feeling, like, okay, should I fight for him? And this might be, but I don't know the whole story, of course, but this might be some sort of fear, like fear to be left alone, or fear to lose safety, or could be all kinds of fears. But the initial feeling of relief is very important, I think. So, Nadia, if you listen to this video, I think you should go within and try to figure out where this initial feeling came from and what it tells you. But also it's important, I think, to look what is there to fight for still for you, because you have the feeling, okay, a part of you still wants to fight for it, and it's totally okay. But if I read your story, the how do you say that? The whole sounds a bit negative to me.
In general tone, yeah.
Because I see that there are many lows in your relationship, or there have been many lows, and that he has a way of communicating with you that makes you nervous or stresses you out. But still, you have the feeling you want to fight for something, and I think it's important that you very analytical go into the part of what is this thing that you want to fight for. And if you discover what this is, and if this really is very important to you, then it's up to you if you want to fight for that. But it could also be that you only want to fight for safety for your son, for example. Or so I think it's key that the first thing you do is to truly, in a very sharp, analytical way, find out what it is that you still want there.
Yeah. Yes. Because it was a very burning thing. I already answered her in a mail. I asked her if she wants to know my opinion. So you know already my opinion, Nadia. But I will come back what I wrote to her in a minute. But what you said is very important, that you really need to know what you, when you feel the feeling, have the feeling you need to fight for something. Find out what it is, because perhaps it's also like these social standards. You have to fight for the father of your child. You are supposed to do something. You cannot just let it go, because obviously it's the most, it's for me when I'm reading this, it sounds like you're going back into the flow. Like he wants to leave, you feel like it's a relief, so everything starts to flow in some way. That's what I felt when I read it. So I think, because I see that all the time, that so many people stay together as a couple in an unhealthy relationship because they, for in my opinion, they misuse their children as an excuse. Because for me, this is, I mean, it's easy for me to say because I don't have children, I know that. But for me, this is no way that this can be healthy, that you use your children as glue. Because the children will feel that. And the children will learn that it's the right thing to deny your own truth, um, instead of following your heart. You know what I mean? Does it make any sense? So for me, has something to do with what are you teaching your child as well.
Mm.
Because for me, this would be the most important thing, that my child, if I had one, that it learns to stand up for its own, his or her own truth, to learn that it's important that you follow your happiness, that you follow your heart, that yes. And if I see, if this child sees her mommy all constantly in pain and in stress, I think this is not a healthy environment to grow up.
No, I think it's all about energies, and you, like children are picking up energy so swift. So I think if the energy between you and your man or the father, their father, is not good actually, then they will feel that, and then they will store it into their DNA even, and in the worst cases they will start to think that they are somehow responsible
Yeah,
for this,
for the pain of their mom.
yeah, and the pain of the dad,
Yeah, of
of
course.
course.
Yes.
Um, so I don't know if you saw. Yes, I think you saw our video. So you know that I had to do the same, and of course I always thought of the children as well. How must this be for them? And
You still are,
and
of course.
of course I still am. But I think it's important for my children that they see a happy father, and a father that fights for his needs and for his truth. Um, and of course, they cannot see this now because now they still, sometimes it's getting better, but now they still are in the grief of, oh, you are separated from mommy and we miss you together and these kind of things. But I think subconsciously, and when they grow a little bit older, they will be very grateful for this. And already they tell me that they feel um, a change in the energy, a good change in the energy. They pick that up and they feel that, and I can see it in their faces and in how they talk about stuff. So
Yeah, so this is absolutely no excuse from our side, what we think. But it's also, I think it's just important to look very closely what it is. Because, of course, when a relationship doesn't work, it's always two sides. So, what is he mirroring you? What can you take out of that? To really look closely there, not just, yeah, I don't know, just to, the beloved clock, to just, yeah, run through it, or just to, I don't know the word. Um, I really don't know how to say that. But to just, what I really mean is like just that you really look closely what this is
To
teaching
go
you.
in depth.
Yeah, to go in depth, to really see what is it that it's teaching me.
Yeah. Because I think, I don't know how long, or I think
4
you
years.
wrote it. Yeah, 4 years. So for 4 years, this relationship served you in some way, and I think it still serves you in certain areas. And I think it's important to look what that is. What is the part that serves you? And is it necessary to find this part with this man? Or can you find other options that might be better for you, that give you the same? So I think it's important to see what you get from it and how you can transform that into actually the same, but from another level or from another corner.
Yes, like the little treasure in the situation, that you can save it through another thing. Yeah, and perhaps also the fact that perhaps I don't know if this is a pattern of you, because I catch myself over and over in patterns also in our relationship, when I see myself, oh, I'm going this way again, but he stops me because he realizes when I fall into patterns. But perhaps you can see, has this happened for you before, these kind of dynamics, perhaps in your family somewhere, this aggressive, stressful kind of thing, you know what I mean? So that you can really get rid of it, because I think when you're not looking at it, in the next relationship, this thing will occur again. This will just repeat itself.
Yeah.
So but it's more the future. So really find out what is true to your heart. Do you want to fight for him? Do you really love him? Do you want to be together with him? Because I think there were certainly many great things that you stayed together for such a long time. And just trust your instincts, and be not afraid of hurting your child when letting him go, because I don't think this is in the long term the case.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, we agreed. Yay! So this is it, I think.
Yep.
I hope we could answer your question. Please let us know. And if you, other viewers, have questions, please let us know as well, because we like to answer questions. Because we're always learning something
from them as well.
Yeah, because we have to talk about it. So this is great.
Yeah, and it shows us like full throttle our view on stuff. Because you tend to just go through life without looking very much into how you observe things. And these questions make me, and I think Priska as well, look into, oh yeah, this is how I look at it, and this happened in my life as well, and how did I respond to that? So yeah, it's a learning curve for us as well.
Yes, it is, as everything, right? So thank you very much for listening, for watching, and have a beautiful night. Yes, day. Because you can see it's so dark.
But for people in America, have a beautiful morning.
Yes, true. And we're going to record another video.
Yeah.
You're going to see us in the same clothes.
No, I'm going to change.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.